pop a pill and zone. My voice alone will fucking chill your bones. The AR-15 beam leave you still a stone. I'm working 24/7 while you chill at home. I'm on the block with my people where the killers roam. I'm in the killer zone where police can trap me. I'm ready to go to war with them like we Iraqi. We're in the last days, only darkness passes. No more pure air, only bloody muddy ashes. Yeah, you need to recognize the God is set. Cause I was born inside of Egypt near the Gaza Strip. Don't make me cock the fifth and put the flame to them and thug it out like the Israelis and Iranians. Remember when I put the pen to pad, when I heard Star Wars by Lakem Shabazz. And in the lab, everything was constructed with steel. And y'all know that no one fucking with us as a group.
When all the light goes out, where will you be? When the darkness comes, what will you see? When all the light goes out, where will you be? When the darkness comes, what will you see?
I'm a cannibal corpse, 38 snubs splatter your thoughts. Peel your skin off of your body like animal claws. I'm the reason for the Carthage and Hannibal's force. I'm the reason for the carnage and parables lost. And I put the heater right where your lungs at. And none of y'all would be around if I could bring pun back. You want the horror call, Vinny, he brung that. Along with the 44 militant gun rack. I break bread with the brothers I trust. Cause I know that if I'm ever in some trouble, they buzz. Could never be us. We too raw for the rap now. Anybody with a tape recorder can rap now. I pull a 12 gauge, shot at you back down. And then the last thing you hear is the cat sound. From the city where they frame Mumia. We gon' break them out, run up with them flames and heaters.
When all the light goes out, where will you be? When the darkness comes, what will you see? When all the light goes out, where will you be? When the darkness comes, what will you see?
I'm a biological terrorist. If you ain't been in war, then you don't know what terror is. You try to help people, but do nothing like therapists. It's basic rules to the game, cousin, you never snitch. Or you can see the type of lead that my Beretta spits. Or take you to the torture chamber and behead the bitch. Yeah, I put your body to the blades of choppers and teach you about the disruptive symbol of chakras. If you believe what they telling you, the beast in them won. That's why I speak about survival and need for a gun. I stand for what them thugs is repping, but they don't know the government is using drugs as weapons. And drug injections was taught by the prophets before about the cavalry and shadowy prophets of war. It's all the grip, so I spit it at different degrees. But the inner earth holds more water than seas.
Saving when all the lights go out, it's time to reconcile the past with the now. How you gonna go? How you gonna go?
Servants in heaven, kings in hell. Restraint, burning hell where the devil is capped. How can we be powerful with incredible death? Dump the clip, hitting you from your head to your neck. A creep with the silencer, leave you dead when you slept. I'm as vicious with the right and the left, and I stand behind my people Anyone who ever met me say my liver is poor. Whoever met me say they dig my rapport. Say that he the only one who ain't a dick on the tour. Kick in the door, where my vodka believe that. And hand war child, all the blunts in the weed sack. Fucking word. Yeah.
It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. We've been adored for keeping it raw. Everything is real, I see. Rappers out here acting with no movie role. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. We've been adored.
Yeah, you like Napoleon Bonaparte. I throw a dart and blow your bones apart. The lonely parts when you falling like you owing heart. My fucking soul is dark, I wouldn't wish it on you. I wouldn't wish any of my mental conditions on you. I just wish that y'all would leave me for dead. Wish that I would go away and fall asleep in my bed. I'm lethal instead, but I supposedly thrived. Anyone or anything that got too close to me died. Supposed to be live, fuck it, I'm supposed to be king. Supposed to murder everything like an associate of me. Listen, I ain't taking your word, man. Just give me all the cash money like Birdman.
Everything is real, I see. Rappers out here acting with no movie role. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. We've been adored for keeping it raw. Everything is real, I see. Rappers out here acting with no movie role. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. We've been adored for keeping it raw.
Another holy verse. Never listen to what's told in church. My soul immersed in a statue that's as old as earth. I'm fucking Odin's curse, the living ape man. Calculate infinity with Dillinger escape plan. I would walk on the Arabian with gray sand and heal the sickness of the people where I laid hands. I was there when they created the Christ, when the Romans and Judea took the pagans' advice. I hate what I'm like, hate that I'm afraid of the light. Hate that everyone who loved me always hate what I like. Hate that everywhere I go I get engaged in a fight. Hate that everything I say is just evasive and trite. Enraged with a knife, I don't care who I slice. I could walk into the woods and kill a bear with my mic. I'm here with my mic, fear me and be careful at night. Cause Vinny vicious like a motherfucking werewolf at night.
Everything is real, I see. Rappers out here acting with no movie roles. It's not
I'm a beast,
it's been
baby.
tried, I'm the truth. We've been adored for keeping it raw. Everything is real, I see. Rappers out here acting with no movie roles. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. We've been adored for keeping it raw. For keeping it raw. For keeping it raw. For keeping it raw. You know the deal.
Kill him and be over.
Yeah. Yo, Bill, what up, Daddy?
The heavy metal king.
Yeah, King Sean. Yeah.
The heavy metal king.
Yeah.
The heavy metal king on big shit. The heavy metal king.
I murder you and laugh. I'm Barry Sanders slashing through the path. You a magician's assistant, I'm sawing you in half. You a heathen that rely on a beast. I'm a demon that defying, crucifying the priest. I shine over beats, a motherfucking beast on the mic. I'm a lion out the jungle, raw meat what I like. I bleed in the fight, Vinny like the taste of his blood. And I'll open up your stomach like the case of a slug. I'm faithful to drugs, putting metal plates in your mouth. Dump your body in the motherfucking lake in the rug. Face in the mud, y'all create the facade that my people have exterminated faith in their God. Patience is hard, cousin, but it pays to be calm. Go to war for anybody who embraces Islam. I'm gracious and warm, ready for the place in the war. And I'm ready to smash a motherfucker's face in the floor.
Yo.
We got that gangsta, gangsta. gangsta shit.
The heavy metal king, whole big shit. We lock shit.
We got that murder shit.
The heavy metal king.
You talk that gangsta shit.
The heavy metal king, whole big shit. We lock shit.
We live that murder shit.
The heavy metal king.
Without order, nothing exists. Without chaos, nothing evolves. Now get on your knees so I can stick this gun in your mouth. I'm a Slayer album personified. Holocaust, Columbine, Middle Passage, Israel versus Palestine. It's the code leader, drinking Kool-Aid. Run with the doctors to produce AIDS. I open my mouth, I shoot flames. The freedom fighter that got the whole world terrified. Ill Bill, human manifestation of genocide. Stand amongst Grammy-winning, Grammy-nose candy sniffers. Blast the black metal at you like Danny Loker. It's impossible to escape my matrix of hate. I make a good girl a cum dumps to Satan the waste. That's a raises to AKs and turn razors to grapes. Turn blood into wine with an insatiable taste. Drink from the goblet of gore, vomiting porn. Sodom and Gomorrah back to Canarsie, New York.
Is this the bringing of the king to this island? Till the land was all undone and darkened by such deeds.
We got that gangsta shit.
The heavy metal king, whole big shit. We lock shit.
We got that murder shit.
The heavy metal king.
You talk that gangsta shit.
The heavy metal king, whole big shit.
We live that murder shit.
The heavy metal king.
You don't know about the gospel of Judas, about the information found in the Galapagos ruins. Yeah, how the warriors would sharpen their blades. How if they wanted to, the government could cure you of AIDS. With the equivalent of fire and ice, the equivalent of a prisoner who died for his rights. I'm lying to Christ, put your fucking spine in a vice. I'm like Trump and the apprentice, only fire at night. I'm dying to fight, slap you five and pretending you. Louis Dogg's a fucking genocide general. So I say fuck the CIA and they plan. Get me out of here, I'd rather fucking stay in Iran. Yeah, I'll run up on you with grenades in my hand. If you fucking round with Bill or try to hate on my fam. Yeah, it's the dichotomy of hatred and man. If you ever even think of trying to play me, then blam. We got that gangsta shit.
The heavy metal king, whole big shit. We lock shit.
We got that murder shit.
The heavy metal king.
You talk that gangsta shit.
The heavy metal king, whole big shit. We lock shit.
We live that murder shit.
The heavy metal king. The king, heavy metal rap. The king, heavy metal rap. Back with more hot shit. The king, heavy metal rap. Leave a foul taste in your mouth. The king, heavy metal rap.
When you were over in American Samoa, what surprised you the most?
I guess what hit me the most is the condition of the factory that the workers were in. The factory was surrounded by fans and barbed wire on top and on the bottom, and they have a chain link fence around the whole factory and dormitory compound. The gate has a guard shack where the guard sit there and control the worker movement in and out of the factory. The factory are made of tin panels with tin roof. It's really hot. The temperature over there is regularly 90 degrees, and inside the factory or the dormitory, it reaches way over 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's a contemporary form of slavery, they call it slave labor. But they don't prosecute them cause it's how they make paper. When you rockin' that fly shit that's made in China by an 8-year-old child trying to feed his mama, he exposed to contamination and disease. And only 55% of them will get degrees. And the women have to try to placate the boss because of sex discrimination in the labor force. The slave master only let them speak in sign language, and they suffering from lung disease and eye damage. 14-hour shifts, 7 days a week, 2 shitty meals a day, very little sleep. Human life only worth 3 cents an hour. All human rights lost, no sense of power. What did 400 years in the grave pass us? Only the improved cleverness of slave masters.
Is life worth living if you living in hell? When the mind is confined to a prisoner cell, and the lies they
system that fell, but I expect the system to fail. Is life worth living if you living in hell? When the mind is confined to a prisoner cell, and the lies they devise in a system that fell, but I expect the system to fail.